Hello my dear students, I hope all of you are safe and fine. I am your computer teacher. This is the next video of lesson 4 of class 8. Let us open page number 38. In the last video we have discussed up to here. Let us start from here. Primary key. Primary key is a standard feature of every database management system. Primary key is a standard feature of each and every database management system. Primary key is a sort of check to the table that uniquely identifies each record in a table. Primary key is a sort of check of a table which uniquely identifies each and every record in a table. It does not contain any duplicate data. In primary key does not hold any duplicate data. A table can have only one primary key. A table can have only one primary key. The value in the primary key field is different from every record and thus helps in uniquely identifying the records. The value in a primary key field is different from each and every record. That helps us to uniquely identify the records. Access uses the primary key to relate the table's record to those in another table. Access uses the primary key to make a relation to another table's records. So here is a example given of a student table. As we all know, each student in a class has a unique roll number which cannot be assigned to any other student. So we all know that every student in a class has an unique roll number which we cannot mix up with other students' roll number. Hence, roll number can be defined as a primary key to uniquely identify each record. So, the roll number is defined as the primary key to uniquely identify every record. Setting a primary key. How to set a primary key? To set the primary key, follow the steps given below. To set a primary key, we have to follow the steps given here. In design view, click on the field that you want to set as the primary key. In the design view, you have to click on the field that you want to set as a primary field key. The select field will be highlighted, then the selected field will be highlighted. Click on the primary key button present in the tools group on the design tab. Then you have to click on the primary key button which is present on the tools group on the design tab, or right click on the field and select primary key option from the context menu, or we can also set a primary key by selecting the primary key option by right clicking on the field and then selecting the primary key option from the context menu. The field will be set as the primary key indicated by a small key in the field sector column. Then the field will be set as a primary key which will indicated by a small key symbol in the field sector column. Click on the close button on the table window. Then you have to click on the close button on the table window. Access prompts a message window reminding us to save changes. So then access will give us a message window that reminds us to save the changes. Click on the yes button to save the changes. Then you have to click on the yes button to save the changes. Table will be closed. Then the table will be closed. Here is a tip given which is important. The primary key is a toggle key. The primary key is also called a toggle key. To remove the primary key property from a field, select that field and click on the primary key button. To remove a primary key from a key property from a field, we have to click on the first we have to select the field and then we have to click on the primary key button, then the primary key will removed. Entering data in a table. After finalizing the structure of a table in design view, if you want to enter data in it, you need to open it in the datasheet view. After finalizing the structure of our table in the design view, if we want to enter data in a table, then we have to open it in the datasheet view. Follow the steps to open the table in the datasheet view and enter data in it. Here are the steps given to open a table in the datasheet view and enter data in it. Select the table which you want to open from the navigation pane. First you have to select the table which you want to open from the navigation pane. Double click on the table, then you have to double click on the table. The table will open and it look like an Excel spreadsheet displaying all the fields defined in the structure. Then the table will open and it looks like an Excel spreadsheet which displays all the field that is defined in the structure of the table. Apart from fields, you also find a blank row with an asterisk symbol. With the fields, we can also find a blank row with a asterisk symbol. Type the data in the appropriate fields. Then we have to type the data in the fields. Press either the enter or the tab key to move to the next field. To move to the next field, we can also use the enter key and also use the tab key. When the data is entered in a row, a new blank row will appear automatically. When the data is entered in a row, then a new blank row will appear automatically. You can insert any number of records in a table. You can insert any number of records in a table. You can view the record numbers at the bottom of the screen in the record navigation bar. You can view the record numbers at the bottom of the screen in the record navigation bar. Here are some tips given. These are important. Press the shift plus tab key to move to the previous field. We have to press the shift and tab key combination to move to the previous field. If you press the tab key on the last field, the cursor automatically jumps to the next row. If you press the tab key on the last field, the cursor will automatically move to the next row. You can also find any record in the currently open table by searching it using the record search box. We can find any record in the currently open table by searching it using the record search box. Place the cursor in the search box in the navigation pane. Then we have to place the cursor in the search box in the navigation pane. Type any word that appears in the record you would like to find and press enter. We have to type any word that appears in the record that we like to find and then we have to press enter. To view additional records that match your search, press enter again. To view additional records that match the search, we have to press the enter key again. So in this video up to here only, I hope all of you have understand. The remaining part of the lesson will be discussed in the next video. Thank you.